Those not with my spirit, they shall remain, for they are not found in the Lamb book of life. Hear my word, for I am the Lord, and my word stands. Judgment have come. Trials shall multiply. Severe weather shall try the people, for they have...
Okay guys, this is summer in Texas. Check it out.
Saving a red kite in UK heatwave.
What's going on, bro? Huh? It's alive, bro. It's the second time, you know. It's the second time I found a bird. Bro. Got it.
Watch us fix our backyard over 6 months. A second flood cave. Finally time for turf. All done now.
Yo, it's so hot in Texas you can cook an egg. Oh my god!
No.
Jeez, where's salt and pepper at, boy?
People have died and thousands forced to evacuate due to flooding in western China. That's according to state media. 6 people are dead and a further dozen missing in the southwest and the province of Sichuan. 6 more people have been reported dead and over 3,000 residents evacuated in the northwest province of Gansu. Parts of the region recorded nearly 100 millimetres of rain, more than double its monthly average in a single day. China is experiencing weather extremes as large portions of the country deal with a heatwave topping at 42 degrees.
China now has massive floods going on.
Well, the historic rain and flooding that we had over St. Louis on Tuesday morning, it was caused by these storms that were doing something called training. I want to explain to you what that is. This is when you get a long line of storms that sets up parallel to a boundary, and then the storms almost move parallel to themselves, all right? So what ends up happening is the same spots keep getting rained on pretty much non-stop, all right? And that's what led to a lot of rain totals in excess of 7-8 inches. Some spots had over 10 inches. A more common situation, just to contrast this, would be a north to south line of storms moving west to east. Then, when the line of storms moves through, the rain is over. That's not what happened in St. Louis this morning.
The UK hit 40.2 degrees Celsius, shattering records, and it's expected to become one of the world's hottest places today. And wildfires continue to rage around Europe, with at least 1,000 people dying due to the heat wave in Portugal and Spain, and temperatures going past 45.7 degrees Celsius. Wildfires have also swarmed over 27,000 acres in France, and this all comes as global warming from gas emissions has raised the world's average temperature.
They are assessing damage here in Brentwood. I'm going to step out of the way and give you a live look here. This is Brentwood Boulevard. We are looking south. It is completely flooded for about a 2-block stretch between Russell, essentially, and Marshall, I believe it is. That is the street with the flashing lights and the green light on the other side of the water. This has been the scenario here all morning long in Brentwood, along Brentwood Boulevard. This is south of Manchester. That water at its height was probably 3 feet deep. And I want to show you something in particular that the videographer Kenny Kocher noticed earlier this morning. Check out the break in the green fence here. There is a lumber yard here. You can see much of the lumber floated out of that fence, basically breaking down the fence, and that fence or that lumber then floated across Brentwood Boulevard and is now stacked up on this side of Brentwood Boulevard, just stacked up alongside of the road. Hopefully some of that lumber is salvageable this morning, though I'm quite certain that by now it is waterlogged. So again, Brentwood Boulevard here in Brentwood, impassable this morning. The water has gone down a bit, but not much, frankly, and this is going to be an issue for quite some time to come.
Hey everyone, I live in St. Charles, Missouri, right on the outskirts of St. Louis, Missouri. And as you guys have seen my previous videos, 2 days ago on the 26th, we had flash flooding that came in with the highest rainfall that has been recorded since 1915. And here we are, not even a full 48 hours since the last flooding, and it has happened again. The rain is coming down in such a magnitude that it is taking things out left and right. These streets are flooding with inches of water within 10 minutes. So you could be driving and you won't even know that it's coming. So they want all of us off the road unless we're trying to flee in the opposite direction. It is so dangerous and it is so not safe right now for you guys. I was taking shelter at a different part of St. Charles and they start to take on water. So nowhere is really safe right now and it breaks my heart. And guys, I hear you. I know there's a drought. I know people are suffering. There's nothing I can do to make this rain come towards you. I wish we could. This is in St. Charles just from today. We had the water receding and now it's rising. And guys, more rain is in the forecast. We are up against a round 3. So if you're in my area, don't drive. Try to make sure that you have a safe space to be, evacuate, make plans, and just stay off the roads. And if you are not from our area, please pray for Missouri. We just need a break.
Highways are flooded.
So we stranded. Still stranded.
It's crazy. Look at the traffic out there.
Hopefully it goes down soon. That might be a day or two.
You think?
I would.
Look at the door. Busted in. Dollar Tree is totally flooded. Look at the door. All these buildings are busted in. Dollar Tree is totally flooded. My God. All these buildings are flooded. What? My God.
can see another resident just behind me just waded through the water with their dog to get out of their home that is in the back of the subdivision here at McCausland and Odell here in South St. Louis. I talked to Sarah, one of the residents. She said it came up in like 10 minutes. She said her kids woke them up at 4:30 in the morning and said they heard rushing water. That's when they noticed that the basement was filling up, and in no time at all, it was about 8 inches high in the first floor. Andrew Schaefer was doing the best he could to get his family out, 3 children, his dogs, his wife. And here's what he had to say about this morning's experience.
I woke up to my basement being, just inundated with water, and the water came all the way up from the basement to the ceiling and into the first floor. I was getting my kids out of the house. I had to put them on a door I ripped out, and swam them from where that SUV is all the way over to here.
Many of the residents made it out, many of them sheltering at the car wash just down the road. St. Louis Fire Department reporting that 18 homes in this area suffered extensive flooding. 6 were rescued along with 6 dogs, while others decided to shelter in place. But most of the residents are making their way out. Water is coming up again. It was going down a little bit. The rain picked up, but it is starting to rise a little bit again. That's the scene here in South St. Louis.